Good morning, welcome to the second day of InnoTrans2016 here in Berlin. We're on the Railway Industry Association stand here. I'm talking this morning to David Brewer, the Rail Market Director at the multi-disciplinary consultancy Atkins. Good morning, David, and thank you for agreeing to speak to us. First question then for Atkins, why is InnoTrans important to your business and what are you hoping to showcase here this week?
Yeah, sure. So InnoTrans is obviously a great event and everybody's here. It's important for us because we have got a fabulous range of offer in the UK. We're looking to expand our reach into Europe. We're looking to do more in Europe, particularly in Sweden, Denmark and Norway. We're looking to find partners to work with, so design and build construction partners who are operating in a wider geographical marketplace. And we're also looking for partners who are bringing new technology to help us continually reinvent the way in which we deliver our design services. So great spread of people here to come and meet.
Yeah, certainly no shortage of people to see. It's an enormous venue. What do you as Atkins see as the major ongoing challenges for the rail sector on a kind of technological or a policy level, in your opinion?
Okay, so I mean a couple of areas. I think with any new technology, turning technical capability into something that can actually be applied in practice is probably the biggest challenge. And if you look at this huge spread of things that are out there to help you manage your assets better, so things which will give you deterioration monitoring and alerts about the state of an asset, that's no good unless you've got people with the technical expertise to take all of that information and turn it into decisions and help you to apply that technology. So we're really interested in that space where you have the coming together of the traditional engineering disciplines and new technologies that allow you to do things in a new way. So in terms of supporting our design operation, that's probably the biggest challenge that we see. And we on a design project, we might be pulling in people from 11 different countries working on the same set of systems. So kind of getting all those people together is a really interesting challenge. And then in the operational space, we've been investing something like £10 million bringing a new interlocking solution to market in the UK. And this is a solution which is widely used in other geographies and other locations. It's tried and tested, but actually putting that into a point where it can be used in the UK has taken us a couple of years and a lot of money and investment. And so the agility of those sorts of implementing those overseas solutions and bringing them into the UK is really tough. Network Rail are working with us to help us through that process, but fundamentally the landscape and the environment that we operate in is tricky. And I suppose just finally, so many of the technology solutions that we're using are about improving operational performance and the experience for customers. And I think in parts of the UK and Europe, we struggle to coordinate activities which you might see as train operator led and infrastructure operated led, and you need those parties working together to actually apply some of the new technologies, and that's a really interesting dynamic and different than some of the other sectors I've worked in. So whether it be aviation or highways or waste management, those kind of dynamics of a fragmented group of organisations who all have to come together to make something happen, different.
So that's the challenge of vertical separation in many ways that we see in rail, and market liberalisation has over the past 2 decades changed the dynamic, not just the UK market, but in lots of other European markets and indeed global markets as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be for a second suggesting that we should have another structural review. I think the challenge is how do we take the structure that we've got and get people to work together, and kind of how can we find organisations that can bridge across those many different organisations rather than having kind of yet another go at restructuring.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you for that snapshot of your priorities at InnoTrans, and certainly the global meeting hub to find out how different organisations and how different rail models are applied in different geographical markets. So David Brewer, thank you very much. Thank you.